Hey guys, welcome back to Wild Arms. Where we last left off, we just left Port Timney and we saw a cutscene of Mother being reawakened. And she's pretty nuts. She wants to destroy the entire world. Siegfried, on the other hand, thought they were going to conquer it, but no. Apparently, Mother wants to destroy it completely. And then them. I wonder how they feel about that. Well, logic would dictate they shouldn't follow her, right? But probably they will, because they're nuts. This is amazing. Because, like, really, when you just heard that information, it's like, do they really want that, though? Whatever. And if you're a wellness monkey, but with our new wand, we can now talk to animals of any kind. Hey, a human that speaks my tongue, come with me. I'll show you the way. Okay, so you have to maneuver here. So here's a dead end right here, so you just go up. Yeah, secret passage. Don't worry, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything really hidden here. Nope, it's just a straightaway. So you're fine, you're good. Let's talk to this monkey again. This cave has a river of sand. The trick is not to fight the flow, but don't get lost. So this would take you back to the entrance way, you know, to exit. So let's traverse. Let's be Rudy. There are some secrets like hidden in here, so exploration is a must. And a hardy apple. Give it to Rudy. Rudy is our tanker. He's our offense and defense. He's offensive with the arm and defensive with his own like body. Yep. And of course, random battles. The sand area. So toadstools. Of course, these are the same exact models as the Shriekers. They were called in Mount Zenom, but they're called toadstools. Yeah, toadstools. Not to be confused with toadstools from Mario. Restless. Oh yeah, these guys can also run away. I guess restless just means they are about to run away, I guess. These guys can, like, sometimes are about to. And you saw the groupings there. See, only one toadstool gets excluded, and there's, like, 3 of them in a group. I killed 2 of them, so this was a waste. But Prism Ray is probably... It's really just used if you don't want to consume MP. You're not gonna... I guess it is, like, better if you just, like, upgrade the, you know, Prism Ray if you've got the money for it. This kind of makes Sonic Buster kind of pointless, I suppose. You know, if you don't want to waste the MP with Sonic Buster, you know, save it for stuff like Meteor Dive, or Trickster, or Psycho Crack. Ah, see, Power Apples. It's been a while, so I don't know. Let's use just a few, because I don't want to use like none of them. I do want to use some. Toadstools again. We don't need to see this. Yeah, they have this little attack called Mulesium. It actually works like Shriek, only it's a lot weaker because it only targets one person. Orb of Life. Now, I believe this actually increases someone's max HP by 25%. That's actually a pretty good item. So in exchange for maybe some, like, lower stats, I suppose this could, like, come in handy. You know, maybe we will. Jack, I think, needs, like, it, you know, Okay, on second thought, I don't think I'm going to. I don't really use them that much, but in some cases in boss fights, you know, when they're faster than you and they cause a lot of damage, it may help to, you know... Another Power Apple, really? Jeez. And a Hardy Apple. These apples are everywhere. Jack this time. Yeah, so I guess we had got no... This isn't easy. There's actually a story to the Sand River. We're gonna find out what that is later on, though. Anyway, a tortoise and a cave taurus. Cave taurus. Whatever that is. There's nothing really of interest to steal, so don't really bother. Let's just use Valkyrie. Just for the heck of it. Yeah, so I found out apparently Valkyrie has like all 7 of the elements that are available to you, and they attack the opponent. So some of them might be immune to just like an combined 7 like elemental whatever. So that did that didn't do a lot of damage. They must have a lot of magic defense. Not to mention it didn't hurt. I guess it didn't hit them all as much. So what you could do, you know, Mystic Apple, Cecilia a lot with the glitch, and max out her magic. So that everything that gets hit by like an attack like will die. But you know, cheating, that's no fun, right? You do it like when you want to just like get through something faster, you know, get money to sell. That's the best way of doing it anyway. You know, I showed you the glitch to show you the glitch. I don't know, I guess you could look up on the internet now, but you know, I just wanted to show it to you anyway, in case you wanted. So, we don't have to fight we just move regularly, and the flow will take us somewhere. Lucky card. So we actually want to, like, do that sort of multiple times. Anyway, yeah, we take the flow here, can't really do much. Just follow the flow, just go with the flow. Go with the flow. That's Cecilia. Ah! Toadstools, skip it. So it turns out the Mueslium, like, just infects someone with confusion, but it's just called that for whatever reason. I guess certain monsters will just call it whatever you call your confusion spell, and others will just have their name for it. Anyway, you could just use Pinwheel, but I've actually found out recently that the confusion will just wear off itself. However, there's attention to detail here. Since I'm confused, I can press like down, I'm going right, I'm pressing up, and I'm going down, I'm pressing right, I'm going left. It's not completely inverted, but it's not like... But see, it's already cured itself, so actually I don't even need to use Pinwheel outside of battle. It's just a little... And it lasts for like only like, what, a few seconds? So it's probably not even worth your time to do any... Huh, save state. Am I already out of this place? Let's save. Actually, never mind. We're not gonna save just yet. Let's, explore some more. Yeah, you've seen these guys. Nothing special. Yeah, so nothing special there. Is there anything here? Oh, staircase, so maybe something's down here. Another staircase. A staircase in the Sand River location. That's weird. Who carved these? Actually, you know, thinking about it now, based on what I just said about how there's actually a story behind this little Sand River place, perhaps it's not unlikely that someone might have just come here. Maybe this wasn't originally a river of sand. I don't know. Maybe it was a passageway of some kind. Oh yeah, better skip this. Another power apple. You know, to be honest, guys, I have no idea where I'm going right now. But I don't... Oh, a Stanga. Look at this thing. I've actually stolen from this thing. All you get is heat salve from it. Yeah, from this big thing, all you get is a heat salve. This thing is that neck, and look at its... If you look closely at its butt, that's a mouth on its butt. Yeah, you're... Like, I think if we change this angle... See, look at that. There's a mouth on its butt. Wow. Where did they come up with these designs? I bet they were just having fun. It's like, yeah, we'll put this little mouth on this monster or whatever. Get some pretty good experience. Gela, you know, as usual. Oh, I made it out. But the thing is, I actually don't want to make it out. Boy, this is awkward. Well, that's the way out, I guess. But there's actually a secret I want to, like, get to there, so let me try finding that again. So we're gonna go back in, but I'm gonna cut out until I find it, okay? Okay, so I made it back, like, down all those stairs. So let's take this little sand river and, see where it leads us. Not moving or anything. Whee! Ah! And here's the secret right here. Now, if you try reading it, there's writing on it, but can't make it out. So what we need to do is light the torches, and you automatically just read it. You just go there automatically once you light both torches. Some sort of writing is becoming visible in the flame. In battle, the most important thing you have is your mind. Keep a stable mind, relax your breathing, and your body will do the rest. Jack. Basically, it means to calm down. I'll try, but he got a fast draw hint from that? Okay, it says to calm down, but what? It's kind of an odd thing to say. Anyway, I believe that's the only secret I wanted to show you, actually. I think there might be a few chests, but nothing of major importance other than that orb of light. So, let's use the escape spell. It's pretty easy, actually. Didn't have to spend that much time at all. Yeah, so since I used this entrance, since I used this exit, it'll always take me here now. So the only way to go back is to go to that exit and then, like, escape, and then when I use escape, I'll have to do that one. So now we are, yeah, right there in that other lower part. Now we have this huge desert. A little item shop here. Same items you can get in town. I guess this really just helps if you don't want to, like, go back into town to grind. Ah, and here we have the ship graveyard. Ah, I see. Our next town. And now we have our new radar skill. We can use it to locate everything that's here. We have two items right here. Serenade for Cecilia. Bigger boost, I guess. You know, a bit bigger than usual. Let's give the response to Jack. Now, this desolate harbor used to be bustling with merchants. And a cat. I'm a lucky cat. This town is full of fish. This is the town of Yard. Everyone calls it a terrible name, the ship graveyard. Ah, so people just call it the ship graveyard, but it's called Yard? I guess it's kind of fun. It's like, everyone calls it a terrible name. That's a stupid name, ship graveyard. It's called Yard, darn it. You a customer or what, Norman? I don't think I need to, like, upgrade. I'm pretty confident in myself, my abilities. Hey, look, a cat and a dog. That's what they have to say. My master told me this tale long ago. During the ancient wars, the final battles were fought around here. There was this weapon called the Guardian Blade, the mightiest of all weapons. There are several legends around these parts regarding the blade. The dog is right, guys. There is actually legends of this Guardian Blade. We'll hear a lot more about it later on. Anyways, the Guardian Blade is in the sand. You can't find it. In the sand? Really? That's interesting. So we're going to be doing a lot of switching around now. Jack and Cecilia, mostly. Wait, this is the power apple. And here's a little shop that we can... Oh, you know, Magic Guild. We've got 4 of them now. So let's get some more elemental spells in here. We need them for later and stuff. So let's take Thunder. And... Imprison. prison spell. Let's see here. Confuse the enemy. You don't really need the confusion one. Now, water essentially also works like ice, but I guess they just call it water, even though it's called freeze in this game. Earth. No fire. I guess I'll take the ice. See? Freeze. And let's check out white magic out. Absorb, avoid the attack, increase the MGR, increase parry rate, 50% attribute fields to all. I don't actually know what that does, but I don't think we really need it. I think the MGR is a nice little thing, so let's do that. Protect. Yeah, so it's like a magic defense against magic attacks. Did you explore the Pleasing Garden? In the desert to the southwest, there's a place called the Pleasing Garden. The ruin roams the desert as if afloat on the sand. Yeah, that's the desert. She's actually right. You actually have to go through the desert a lot, and the location of that ruin will actually move, so you have to keep looking for it. We have a weapon shop. See, new weapons already, and look at the boosts here. So let's get these actually. Sorcerer Rod. I hadn't given her a bunch of boosts lately, but, you know, we're still not going to give her that, actually. Susie only gets, like, 2 boosts for, like, her equipment items. The metal jacket is a better, like, investment. So let's sell off all our old equipment, like before. Yeah, I forgot to show you the Mega Berry that we got from it. So this is it heals 2,000 HP. Very useful and handy. Sell for only 750, so you don't want to sell that. We have all this stuff too. There's a bunch of stuff I still have that I haven't really sold yet. Blue Circuit, Nullify Paralysis, and the Clear Chime. I don't need this. Definitely don't need that. Nullify Disease, and so... The Orb of Life. I'll hold on to that Orb of Life. So, 21 of these. Full revive. How is a full revive only worth that much? Cancel a lucky card, and yeah, there we go. Item shop. Whatevs. We're pretty good on items, right? Yeah, we're pretty good on items. One bomb. Ah, look, more heal bears that I didn't have to pay for. The docks are just ahead. They look deserted, though. Ah, we won't go there just yet. But do you know why this town is called the Ship Graveyard? The inner sea currents bring a lot of debris to this region. These currents wash debris from shipwrecks onto the shores of this town. Because of this, a passing dream chaser nicknamed this town the Ship Graveyard. The name stuck. Now only a few remember the town's original name. Yard. So, yeah, it was called Ship Graveyard, but this place is just called Yard. So someone added Ship Grave. So yeah, apparently, treasures will wash up here. That actually does come into play, but not right now. Anyway, you see these 2 items sticking up, so... A toy hammer and a revive fruit. I come to the beaches to scavenge sometimes. You never know. That's an interesting little tip there. However, I don't think it's like a thing that keeps happening. Like, as you go through the game and then return there, stuff will just pop up there. I don't think that happens. That would have been interesting to have, though, right? They should have actually done that. So here's the docks, just like the ones in Port Chimney. It's sad to see an empty harbor. That is pretty sad. Whenever there's big boxes, you can just assume that there's going to be stuff in them. More heal berries. And a potion berry. I needed potion berries after that. You know, that particular optional boss we fought. The ex-Dream Chaser Dan and his wife challenged the Pleasing Garden in the desert. They were separated in the maze, and Dan was the only one who came back. He was injured, and so he started a new life here. A Dream Chaser, eh? Ah, this is Dan. I left Anna there at the Pleasing Garden. I was a hotshot Dream Chaser back then. I was after this sword called the Guardian Blade. Out of lust for the sword, my wife, Anna. As you can see, I can no longer walk. Will you please retrieve my wife's bracelet from the Pleasing Garden? I want to give my wife a proper burial. Well, I can't really see that. You know, those little details I saw of like certain motions and happening, you think they'd give him a crutch or something. I guess he's paralyzed. Or maybe he has a cane. I don't know. Maybe it's just a cane, but you can't really see it all that well. I don't know why I gave him an accent. That was kind of unnecessary. Hey look, they combined the pub and the inn. Genius! Genius! I've been trying to cross the inner sea, but no ships have come in days. Is it the monsters? So yeah, here's an inn. Good rest here. I guess all that beeping really is now is just the power apple that I can't get. I think we've checked out everything. Yeah, already. So, let's rest up. And when we come back, we're going to go find that Pleasing Garden, find that guy's wife's bracelet. See you then.